What's up, my pugnos? Andy with Tech Influence here. Excited to go over the KM18 mini lavalier and transmitter here from the folks at Neewer. There's a bunch of these companies that have come out here with these mini lavalier microphones, and Neewer is one among them. The KM18 is great because it features a small button shape that's exquisite, a number of different features indicated there on the unit, and it's very, very lightweight at 32 millimeters and only 14 grams. It's a button shape, it's plug and play, one-click noise reduction, 3 ways to wear, and almost 500 feet of a radio frequency, granted that you've got clear direct line of sight of it. It's got a collar clip, it can clamp on, and it even has windshield here for high quality audio outside. It uses 48 kilohertz of sampling frequency with a 24-bit sampling depth, 70 dB signal to noise ratio, and a maximum of 115 dB sound pressure level. You have a tap to mute, you've got a long endurance non-stop recording, and a nice little charging box to be able to charge and hold all of your important items. It connects via USB Type-C, which does allow for charging pass-through for those long sessions or podcasts. It's got very bright light indicators to show connectivity with magnet connection, clip connection, and lanyard as well. With that said, we're gonna go ahead and review all of these different features, show you if this is something that you're interested in, and even test the 500-foot range. Let's go ahead and jump into the demonstration and installation. Unboxing is very straightforward. As you can see, you've got all of the instructions and information necessary to operate it. And then you've got the unit itself that is already charged at 92%, as you can see. On the inside here, you've got your other ways to record, including a nice carrying case and the lanyard and magnetic button, as well as the little rabbit's foot to be able to give you a windshield. I really like that. Really clean to have. Showing you the unboxing and revealing of the unit, you can see they've got kind of a perpendicular connectivity. You've got the clip and magnetic already there, as well as the receiver and the 2 transmitters for your purpose. You've got a nice clear LCD screen showing you how much is left, and then obviously the units here that charge here with those contact points. Here's the receiver with a really low profile, so it can connect into a case, and I really like here that you have this longer nose for the input to plug in the event that you do have a case. Here are each transmitter. You can see once it's connected, it will have a solid light. Coming up close, you've got all those different features, including mute, connectivity, sound suppression, as well as the buttons here on the side. Contact points, you can connect directly into it if you wanted to charge it that way, and you've got your nice noise reduction speaker, which is great. You can go ahead and peel off the magnet. This is going to be the magnet that you can clip the button to, or you do have a lapel clip if you want. And then if you want to add the necklace, you've got this little slot to be able to tie the necklace that goes around your neck if that's something you're interested, that allows you to pull string as well. I like the wind shade here because it wraps entirely around the button. Really nice there, giving you a clean profile while still giving you that protection and high quality audio transmission. I like that. Really clean. I have this bulky case. We're gonna place the receiver there. What I like is it does have enough clearance to be able to connect straight to it. The iPhone connects to it immediately, showing you here the indicator that the microphone is connected. You press the yellow button and it will unmute and mute. Press the yellow button twice and it'll turn on the active noise suppression. Turn it off, turns that off. When you place on the little screen, it's gonna be hard to tell where the direction of it is up. You have this little tab here, and I think it's really nice that when you place the magnet on there, you will hear the click, and that's going to tell you what direction to face it in order to orient the microphone here at the top. Okay, we're here on location. I've got the lapel and the little windscreen connected to it. I only have one of the receivers set up, and you can hear directly into my iPhone 16 Pro Max what this sounds like. We're gonna go ahead and test its distance here. I also did a comparison video of some of the other products just like this, and so we're gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna show you walking all the way back. It took about 9 minutes to do so, and I think it's quite compelling here how the Neewer did. Now it's starting to pick up here, and I do not want to have my tripod out, and so I'm not going to shoot it again, but let's go ahead and switch over to that footage. You can hear and you can see how well it does. It definitely has some compression going on. You can hear some background noises like engines as well as birds, and it does a good job focusing on your voice. The most important part is making sure that when you have this connected that you know the orientation of the device. You can simply just look at it, and there's a little tab there that you can go ahead and point it up towards, obviously, the direction that you want the sound. I'm going to maintain a line of sight here. I'm not going to turn around, so we're going to be walking backwards. So we're about maybe 20 feet away. This is what's important, is to maintain line of sight. I have to keep looking behind me because someone's riding a dirt bike on a non-motorized path, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so we're about 100 yards away. At this tree I've measured, generally there is line of sight requirements. So once I go behind this tree, you will inevitably see that it will disconnect on some of them. So I will slowly make my way across and behind this tree. We're gonna sit behind the tree here. Now we have a broken line of sight, and see which one actually picks up, which one is more choppy, which one doesn't even have any audio. Let's go ahead and get back into view. Now I am in line of sight, and you may be able to see me in the field of view of the camera, maybe not, but we'll head back across, back into line of sight and show you which one is able to connect back, which one isn't. We're about 150 yards away now, and I'm not sure which one is going to make contact. I know that the small rig actually has an indicator on the receiver, on the transmitter here, that denotes whether it's still connected or not. So I'm just going to keep using my voice to keep transmitting audio, and you guys will be the one that decides how high a quality it is. So now I'm about 200 yards away. I will turn around and you will hear I got to about 600 feet away, 200 yards, that's plenty. You do have another option if you wanted to have something like this microphone that you can have a windscreen on. This is generally for your more modern wireless microphones like the ones from Rode or DJI, but this clips right on there really easily. And you can place the windscreen on there and have kind of a talk at mic, talking head type of a thing. It even has an extender pole, which I think is really nice to be able to have. I'm gonna go ahead and press some of the buttons here to be able to activate mute. Now, with the press of a button, it unmutes. If you press it twice, it then does the sound enhancing. This is the sound compression, where it's going to try to isolate your voice and get rid of all the other ambient noise. This is good for reducing wind as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on my skateboard and show you what that sounds like with that sound compression. I'm on my skateboard here, getting a little bit distance between me and the camera. If you wanted to have kind of something like this action sports, you could do that. I do have the sound dampening, sound compression, and so you can kind of hear how that is. It can cancel out pretty rough wind, as you can kind of feel and hear the wind at the mic. The little windscreen is doing a good job being able to clear that out, and then the compression built into the mic does a great job with that as well. I like that. This is nice, being able to have this. Or if you just wanted to hold it with your hand, it is comfortable to be able to do so. I stopped here on my skateboard, but we still have the wind coming at my face, I can feel, but the windscreen and the compression is doing a great job being able to isolate that. With that said, I'm very pleased with the KM18. I think it's a fantastic wireless lavalier microphone. The button is really, really low profile. It can fit on your collar, your lapel. It's really easy to integrate if you want to have a necklace. And I think the sound profile, especially including the noise suppression, is great, especially if it's really windy like it is where I demonstrate it. With that said, I'll have a link to the product in the description. I really think Neewer does a great job here being able to give you a really high quality sound profile for your iPhone, for your Android, or any other compatible device. I'll have links down below in the description for the product pricing and availability. Check those out, as those do help out the channel. Thanks for watching. Annie with Tech Influence. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.